1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Next video. Where was I? Just then, in the middle of his little psycho rant, he sees something out of the window and turns his head, just in time to see the flare light up the sky. The governor. Survivors. Oh yeah, and I think I say it later on, but he has both eyes at this point because he's gonna lose his eye at the end of this book. So you gotta picture him with both eyes. Cut back to the Ravine warehouse. Our little company of heroes is returning to the base camp headquarters, carrying the supplies and torches with fire. And Daryl. They're all singing some patriotic ass redneck type of victory song. As they arrive at the door of the warehouse, some other survivors are there, standing outside and clapping for them, celebrating their return. And front and center is Rochelle, giving them a smile. Rochelle, not bad, I gotta say, not bad. She steps forward to receive them. I mean, shit, honestly, I expected all of you to get killed. That was like on some Mission Impossible shit. Tyree, damn, Ro, you a cold mother bitch. Rochelle, I know. That's what comes of thinking like a boss. Yeah, just fucking sacrifice all your fucking people. All the company of heroes drop their bags and supplies on the ground, and the others start going through them and taking them inside. Curly nudges the rolled up Daryl with her shoe. What's that? Rick, 180 pounds of chopped liver. For you. Curly sarcastically. Great, just the thing I need. Another husband. Rochelle comes over. This POW is mine. He is valuable negotiation currency with the bikers. Hey assholes, give me a hand. With the help of Tyrone and Shane, she throws Daryl in an empty crate and nails the top of it shut like a coffin. Rick and Curly in unison. Harsh. Meanwhile, Tyree is sitting off to the side, innocently drinking a Shasta and enjoying a well-deserved rest after their grand adventures, when all of a sudden Rusty comes slinking up to him. Rusty has since been hitting the moist towelettes pretty hard, so now he's cleaned up and has on a different change of clothes. Not a new outfit, just a clean change of the same clothes. So he's no longer covered in blood and satanic symbols. Rusty murmurs, How you doing? Tyree shrugs. Fine, you? Rusty, in a slightly sultry voice. Oh, I'm just fine. Thanks to you. Tyree, huh? Rusty. Back there, at the biker camp. You saved my life. Tyree. Oh, that wasn't nothing. Just doing what any team member would do. Rusty. It wasn't nothing. It was something to me. He comes and sits down next to Tyree. Uncomfortably close. Rusty. You're brave. Tyree, awkwardly. Thanks. Rusty whispers in Tyree's ear. You wanna know a secret? Tyree. ... Rusty. I like you. Long silence. Then cut away to everyone celebrating. They're all drinking beer and listening to JJ play Leonard Skinner on the radio. Carl creeps away from all the grown-ups, wandering out to the back of the warehouse. He stands in the back doorway, getting some of the fresh night air. Shane and Curly appear then from around the corner, giggling and drunk, making out with each other and stumbling tipsily into the boxes and walls. Carl, slightly irritated. Do you mind? Shane, completely distracted. Hey, make sure you stay inside, little man. It's dangerous out there. He and Curly go right back to making out and putting their hands up each other's shirts. Carl, flatly. Yeah, cool. He grabs somebody's half-full, or half-empty, beer can from nearby and goes outside, shutting the door behind him. Carl sighs, wandering off. Sometimes you just need a little quiet time. He goes out and hears the sound of the creek babbling by. He sits down on a rock beside the water. Then suddenly there's a rustling sound in the bushes from right behind him. He turns around sharply, turning on his flashlight. Yeah, he has a flashlight now. Did I forget to mention that? Lol. Anyway, he turns it on and illuminates a stranger in the night. It's a young Asian boy with long hair, around Carl's age. Basically a male version of the girl from The Ring. And the gender difference isn't even that pronounced because, I mean, they're only like 11 years old. Stranger, with full American accent. Hi. Carl. Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? Stranger. Just hiding out. I needed some alone time from my crew. They're doing too damn much right now. Carl, word. Does anyone say word anymore? That's like an 80s, 90s thing. The stranger comes closer and sits on the rock with him. Carl, your family's living in the ravine too? Stranger, yeah, with hella weirdos. My name's Kyoko, by the way. Carl, I'm Carl, to himself. Huh, Rochelle was right. That is kind of awkward. Kyoko, cool. He looks around. But don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll get in trouble. Carl, oh yeah, don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. I'm not supposed to be out either. He offers a can of beer. Want a split? They sit there for a while together, sharing the beer and listening to the sounds of bullfrogs in the night. Fade out peacefully to black. Then we hear Curly's voice from the darkness. Curly, wake up, sleepy, wake up. Rick startles awake. He finds himself in the driver's seat of their family's car, stuck in gridlock traffic on a big-ass 8-lane highway. Rick, fuck. Curly, aw, I love you. She leans over from the passenger seat and kisses him. Rick blushes. Gee, that was nice. Curly, I'm pregnant again. Rick, oh. Then all of a sudden, as the traffic inches forwards, Hershey's and his 2 sons roll up next to the car, riding ostriches as if they were horses, complete with saddles and bridles. Hershey's singing, 3 cheers for the red, white, and blue. A duck could be somebody's mother. He and his sons continue by, with his sons wearing cowboy hats and spinning lassos. Then a random-ass pigeon lands on the hood of the car. Pigeon. Hello, operator. I need some help here. Hello, is anyone in there? Hello. Is anyone home? Operator. Hello, is anyone home? Then Curly knocks the side of Rick's head. Curly. Hello, is there anyone in there? Rick shoos her hand away. Stop that. Curly. Is there anyone home? Hello? Finally, Rick wakes up out of his surreal-ass dream. He's sleeping on the floor of the warehouse along with everyone else. The governor is there, kneeling on the floor, talking to him in the dark. The governor. Hello, is anyone home? Any one of you guys still alive? Rick jumps up, fully awake, and frantically grabs the gun off the floor. Rick, who are you? How'd you get in here? The governor puts up his hands. Easy, 5-0. Don't get too excited. I don't want to blow your chances of hearing... You don't want to blow your chances of hearing what I got to offer you. Rick slowly puts his gun down, staring watchfully at the strange stranger. The governor goes to the door of the warehouse and opens it up, showing off a big-ass Boys and Girls Club style van parked right outside. And he shows it off in that Vanna White type of way. Like, show them what they've won. Sparkle, sparkle. Rick, huh? By now, everyone else is waking up to see what's happening. Tyree, who the fuck is this? Hershey's, should we kill him? Rochelle walks up quickly from the back of the warehouse. Rochelle, ain't nobody killing nobody till I say so. Now someone tell me what the hell is going on. Shane talking to himself. Damn, our grammar is just going to Bob hell. The gov, to Rochelle. Ah, the lady of the keep. He goes over and kneels down in front of her, takes her hand and kisses the back of it, like it's medieval times or something. Rick rolls his eyes. Rochelle to herself. Damn, this motherfucker really know how to show respect. Out loud. What do you want, motherfucker? The gov stands up. Your flock is beautiful and strong. I hope you'll accept my invitation to come and live with me and my extended family. You see, I saw your flare and came out to find you. I've been searching the Tri-County area high and low for survivors. Strength in numbers, you know, or so it is said. Rusty. Damn, he talk real fancy. Tyree. Roro. You so sure we can trust this dude? Luba. Moshid beat. On hotchet nas ubit. E cs nashitela. I don't know what that means. Okay, Moshid beat is maybe. On hotchet he wants us. I don't know the rest of it. Tyrone nods. I feel that. Rochelle. Alright, everyone. Shut the fuck up. The gov. You can pack some supplies in the trunk of the van, but you won't need to bring too many. We have everything you need. Everyone gets quiet, thinking about his offer. Rochelle puts her hands on her hips. We shall consider it, and give you our answer in 1 hour. 15 minutes later. Cut to everyone piled into the Boys and Girls Club style van, speeding down a deserted road like 90-something miles per hour. Everyone is screaming excitedly and losing their shit like a bunch of 8-year-olds at a Mad Max themed birthday party. The governor is behind the wheel, smoking a cigarette and driving gangsta style with one hand at the top of the steering wheel, and the radio is blasting Vacation. Radio. Vacation all I ever wanted. Vacation had to get away. Vacation meant to be spent alone. The Gov. Bet you're glad you said yes, huh? Pan over to show Rochelle in the passenger seat kicking back. Rochelle, gotta hand it to you. You know how to impress a bitch. The Gov smiles a little. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. He calls to everyone else. Hey, you guys want to get some air? Everyone else, yeah! All caps. The governor steps on the gas, I guess even more if that's possible, lol, and drives the van over a small-ass speed bump. The van gets like a foot of air just for a second. Everyone screams like they're on a frickin' roller coaster. The governor, all satisfied. Oh yeah, makes me feel like a new dad again. Now we hear a voiceover of JJ on the radio. JJ, that was everybody's favorite retro hit by the one and only Go-Go's. If you've seen All About Eve, baby, you've gotten down to Vacation. Now, how you feeling speeding down that road? Where you're going you don't know. Oh, the places you'll go and the places you'll see. Don't stop rocking to that groovy beat, baby. Cut to a little later. The Gov and crew pull up in front of a long fence made of chain link but reinforced with wooden boards. He parks the van and goes over to open up the gate. The governor, ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on your new home. Welcome to Cadbury. Everyone looks out the van windows at the kingdom of Cadbury. Ooh, ah. Emerald City music plays. Beyond the fence and gate is a short stretch of land. Then a moat. And then inside the moat is the manor of the governor, sitting on a small island of land that has grass and trees. The governor comes back and drives the van inside the safety of the gated area, then locks it behind them against the zombie threat. The governor, come on out, let me show you around. They all get out of the van, peering around at everything. At the Grand Kingdom, Carl, bluntly. You know there's no way this is gonna end well. There's fucking hair in my mouth. You know there's no way this is gonna end well. Shane, shut up, little man. Can't we just enjoy some shit? Carl. He's just like, he has an emoji like... Just then, a pale hand taps Carl on the shoulder. He jumps and turns around, surprised to see Kyoko there. Carl. Hey, where'd you come from? Kyoko. I stowed away. My family sucks. I wanted some adventure. Carl, slightly freaked out. Dude! Kyoko. Don't sweat it. You're the only friend I've had in a while. It'll be cool. Carl. My life. The governor leads everyone up to the moat. The drawbridge comes down and they all head across it. Rick looks down into the water, seeing some large creatures moving around below them. Rick, what's that? The Gov. Those are alligators. They help keep away any biters that breach the fence. Rick. What? What are biters? The Gov. Biters, biting corpses. Rick. Oh, I was calling them walkers, like, as in Walking Dead things. The governor. ... Yeah, okay. Glenn. Hey, ain't you worried about that? The alligators will eat the things and turn into undead alligators that seek out human flesh? The governor. Nope. Ain't had problems with it yet. Trust me, you guys. This place is issue proof. Bet you wish your love life was like that, right? Haha. He ribs Glenn with his elbow. Glenn just gives him a weird look. The Gov. To himself. I wish mine was. They get to the other side of the drawbridge, where there was a pair of big medieval-style double doors. 2 blonde models guard the doors, one on either side. One is a chick in an American flag bikini and stripper high heels. The other one is a topless dude with ripped jeans, army boots, and a cowboy hat. The 2 of them do their American Pie-ass model poses, and then open the grand doors. The crew enters the walls of the fortress, into the magical land of Cadbury. As they look around the main hall, they find themselves in a place that's like a cross between an ancient Roman fantasy and a Hemingway lodge. The floors are red carpet. To the left is the door to the kitchen. To the right are doors leading to other rooms. Straight ahead is a staircase going up to the second floor, kind of like a balcony-ish thing, like those old Victorian manors. And beneath the second floor are hallways leading off to some more other rooms. All throughout the main hall, random-ass people are just laying out and lounging all over the place, on couches and chairs, on pillows, and on the floor, even on the stairs. Some of them are half naked, like they're so chilled out they can't even be bothered, or are wearing pajamas or bathrobes. They're drinking wine, eating light snacks, playing cards. Everyone looks about ready for a nap. The walls are heavily decorated with hunting rifles and mounted taxidermy animal heads, animal skins, and other hunting paraphernalia. As the governor shows off the newcomers to his flock, a decorative stripper comes over, dressed in a teeny tiny fur dress like some slutty cave girl cartoon character from the 80s. She hands the Gov a glass of red wine and then just wanders away. The Gov. Thank you. He sips the wine. Tyrone. Damn, your place nice. You got bitches on tap? Shit, if I could live like that. The camera pans over to show Luba standing behind him with her arms crossed over her big-ass pregnant belly and a look on her face that says, for real, N-word? Then, suddenly, a serious young woman approaches them. She looks like 20-something. She has a pixie bob of straight white hair and is thin and hella pale, eyes and all. She is dressed in a tight black turtleneck and black leggings. She comes up behind the governor and suddenly tries to take the glass of wine from him, but he evades her smoothly and takes a drink of it. Woman, in creepy voice with thick German accent. Always such a drinker, Vater. You should be careful. One day it may catch up to you. The Gov completely ignores her creepiness and laughs it off all chum-chummily, like she's just being charming or something. The Gov, to the survivors. Friends, meet my daughter, Unique. She's quite the card. This is from the book that I said I feel like is the worst book I've ever read, but because it's the worst book I've ever read, I actually kind of developed kind of like an affection for it, because it's just stuck with me so long, which is called Isle of Dogs. And Isle of Dogs, they're not in Georgia, they're in, I think, South Carolina or something like that. But the governor has 3 daughters, and his oldest daughter is supposedly, according to the author, possessed by a male Nazi. That's what she said. And her name is Unique. Their name is the First family. That's their last name, so her name is Unique First. And yeah, supposedly she's possessed by a Nazi, so I don't know. So that's what I'm going off here, in case you wanted to know. Okay, where was I? Everyone waves and says their obligatory hellos to Unique, like when there's a new kid in class or something. Unique, all soullessly, as if she's possessed. Hello, everyone. Carl. Do you like living here? Unique. ... Hello, little boy. Kyoko. Well, I'm weirded out. Carl. Thank God you said it. I always gotta be the one to say it. Of course, the adults are completely oblivious to their conversation. Why are you doing that, Quincy? The Gov finishes off his wine and hands the empty glass to Unique. Why don't you help our guests with their luggage while I show them to dinner? She gives him a looks down at the empty wine glass in her hand, and then looks back up at him like, what the fuck do you think I am, your personal assistant? Unique. Of course, Vater. The Gov, to the group. Go ahead and leave your backpacks and things. She'll put them up for you, as well as the luggage in the van. All the survivors exchange unsure glances, but Rochelle puts down her bag, and then they all follow suit, kind of reluctantly. They leave all their little bags and backpacks in a big pile against the wall. The governor beckons to them all, and they follow him over through a door to the right. Above the door, there's some creepy, gaudy-ass Victorian portrait paintings. Who knows who the people in the paintings are, but you know, they're probably Masonic. And maybe the eyes of the paintings follow you around, too. Ooh. They go into the next room, where a big-ass meal is set out on a long table, like when Harker comes to Dracula's castle. Except this time it makes sense and isn't wasteful, because there's like 15 people to feed. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous to feed one person hella food, but I know it's like an upper-class fucking royalty thing, but still. They got pheasant with all the feathers still on it and shit, and of course new bottles of wine. Sitting around the perimeter of the room are a bunch of college-age-looking kids, dressed in sleepwear in various slutitude degrees, from goofy suits to thongs and see-through teddies. And they're all passing the reefer around. The Gov, as he pours a new glass of wine. I hope you're all not too tired to dine with me tonight. Curly, damn. Tyree, yeah, goddamn man, you generous. Tarshies, yeah, this is way more than we deserve. I wish there was some way for us to repay you. He thinks about it for a second. You want to have sex with my sons? Okay, let's end it on that note.